Hey everybody, DashCamAndy here. I'm recording this video on February 10th, 2019, that's Sunday evening. You may think this channel has been mostly neglected, as from the viewers' and subscribers' point of view, there's been very little channel activity. This is not entirely true. Right now I am extremely far behind. Was working on late September's footage. I've been uploading 2 Around Town episodes every Friday for the past 4 weeks. I've been lazy, I haven't been checking on the status of the videos, and it turns out each and every one of them has been blocked worldwide for my use of Baby, you can drive my car in the opening credits. Between the need to re-render these videos, and how far I am behind in footage, and my overall displeasure at the lame revamp of the intro where I took a MIDI file and remixed it and threw it in there, and it's just a lazy slap-together thing, I decided at 7:42 p.m. tonight, it's February 10th, to make a drastic channel change, beginning immediately. I will now shift my focus to 2019's footage, releasing new driving videos under a series titled Ramshackle Road. In order to maintain proper tracking on the deer counter, I will be not including those scenes in my regular videos. I will be releasing them as one or more compilations, similar to the way I do with the Padiddles. This will enable me to streamline editing considerably, and once I catch up on the current date, I'll have time to revisit 2018's footage and finish out the year under the Around Town series. I've recently also discovered that it's more efficient for me to sit there and edit a day's clips, save it as a project file, go on to the next one, and stack up multiple days of project files, save them, and then set them to render. Previously my workflow was set up a day's clips, edit them all out, render. Go on to the next day, render. And then I'd be sitting there and I gotta leave for work in like an hour and a half. Do I want to get into another day? No, not really. So this way I can just sit there and I can edit a whole bunch of days, and I can get like 4 or 5 days done in one sitting now, or it used to be like 1 or 2. And then I can set 1 or 2 to render when I go to work. I set 1 to render, when I get up in the afternoon, I go to make my Dunkin' run. I can set another day to render while I'm out. So this will enable me to hopefully catch up a lot faster. YouTube's new Creator Studio thing, and the whole interface in general, I find it to be getting more and more complicated to use and more disappointing. I actually had to go digging through an old backup of my Firefox bookmarks to find the link to read messages on one screen, because the only way I could figure out how to check messages on a video was to click on each video's page itself. I was really turned off to that because I would often check messages while I was rendering a video. And now I was being forced to load a video for playback, which caused my machine to bottleneck because it's already editing video, and now it's got to load it video into the page. And then a lot of times the video would load, but the comment section would just sit there with the buffering symbol going around for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, multiple refreshes. It would load the video, but not the comment section. So I just got like really fed up. And now that I've found the bookmark to access the comment section directly, I've added that link to my new bookmark, so I'll no longer have an issue with following up on that. The font on the front page now shows fewer channels that I subscribe to than it even did before, which was rather abysmal to begin with. You can't change it. You can't like drag the bar to make the list longer or whatever. It's irritating. The counter next to each subscription that shows a number of how many new videos are there, that's never worked properly since day one. So a lot of times I'm not seeing anybody has a video. My front page is so obnoxiously flooded with suggested crap that I have no interest in at all, that I often have to scroll through 15 to 20 or more rows of crap to find the channels I'm interested in. I might find 2 out of that whole stack of 20 or 30 things that I'm scrolling through. channels I click on show no new videos for several months, and then randomly they'll show 2 or 3 videos have been sitting there for months that I haven't watched. So some of you have released videos that I have no knowledge of, and even if I click on your videos tab, your videos might not actually show up on my end, and I don't know what issue this is having. I don't know if it's like if Firefox is screwy, if Xfinity is screwy, if YouTube is screwy, if it's just my luck, because I have bad luck with a lot of stuff. I don't know. And for all I know, maybe you guys are seeing the same thing on your end and not noticing. I have no idea. I do know that half of my views are from shared videos, and so that's at least something. My videos are getting out there. Other people are sharing it, but it's not about the views. Not for me. But I do occasionally look and see what analytics say, and I want to see if I'm showing up at all, because I used to show up as suggested videos in my own, while I'm scrolling through watching other channels, my own videos would pop up on the right, and they don't anymore. And Napa would show up in my suggested videos, and he doesn't anymore. And compilations would show up in my suggested videos, and she doesn't. And The Roads Here Suck would show up in my suggested, doesn't show up anymore. Nobody's showing up in my suggested videos, but I'm seeing like a whole bunch of other stuff, and it's just stuff that I'm not even interested in, that I have no idea how the analytics came up with a good idea. But anyway, I digress way too much. So my subscriber count has been, over the past year, it's been hovering around 100, and now YouTube's new interface doesn't show us who our subscribers are. It's another great feature. So those of you that are new to the channel, if you're watching this, I would like to welcome you and thank you for coming along and for joining us. And those of you that have been along for the ride, no matter when you joined up, thank you for being part of the journey. This is my hobby. I do it for fun. I have a blast with some of the videos I do. It's a pain in the butt. It's grueling work, but when it's done, I usually have a pretty good feeling, and I enjoy watching my video that last time before I upload it. So I do this purely for enjoyment, and I want to thank you all for being along and for coming along with me on this journey through life. And I'm going to give you a preview now of what we're looking at for the new Ramshackle Road series. Catch you on the flip side.
On the road again, going places I've already been, seeing things that I don't wanna see again, and I can't wait to get off the road again.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
The font page. Oh, there. My front page is so obnoxiously flooded with suggested crap that I have no interest in it, and I often have to scroll through 15 or 20 more rows of shit. 15 or more. Bleh. My front page is so obnoxiously flooded with suggested crap that I have no interest in. My front page is so obnoxiously flooded with suggested crap that I have no interest in. Why am I having such an issue? The word is interest. It's not that challenging.